Hey guys, my name's Bars, welcome to my channel. Now, this video is going to be about setting up your Astro A40 headset to your PS4 with your game capture card to your stream. Now, everybody pretty much knows how to do that, except for the part when it comes to getting your party chat audio into your stream. Now, there's methods that are shown online by many YouTubers and even on the Astro forums. That is not the correct way. When you follow this method that you're seeing everywhere else, your party chat audio is either very clear, but your Astros aren't working properly. For example, you can't use the mixer, the volume and game chat, or everybody's voice is echoing like crazy and the quality is just not there. So I figured it out where you could still use your Astros the way they were designed to be used, and your stream is going to hear your party chat audio perfectly. Now, if you've got an Elgato Game Capture HD60S or the HD, both models, it will work perfectly fine. And if you have another capture card, it should still work fine as long as you have a line in port on your PC. Now, I'm going to go through all of this to give you a better understanding. It's really confusing in the beginning, but once we start getting into the step-by-steps, you're going to understand what everything is for and why it's there. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to show you my PC view now. Actually, I'm going to show you my GoPro footage of my Astros just to show you the right way to set up your Astros, because one mistake there can lead to more issues down the line. Let's get into it. All right, guys, this is going to be the setup of the Astro mix amp with the PS4. Just to let you know, this is only going to work on the original PS4 that was first ever released or the PS4 Pro. It will not work with the PS4 Slim. The reason for that is the PS4 Slim does not come with an optical cable port. Don't ask me why Sony did that. I think it's because it's a much cheaper device. So to make it cheaper, they've not included an optical cable. So you can only use the normal USB dongle headsets with that, which is not relevant for this tutorial. So you've got your power cable, which will run straight into your PS4. You've got your optical cable, which runs into the back of your PS4. You've got your normal headphone cable that comes with your Astros that goes into the actual headset itself. And this cable here is a 3.5mm jack, which is the auxiliary section. What that does is run to my PC or to your phone or any device that can take a auxiliary cable slot, and it actually lets you listen to music, or when you're streaming you might get some notification sounds that you want to hear if someone subscribed to you or whatever. That does that. You don't need that for this tutorial. This is the one we're talking about. This is the stream chat cable. It's just a normal 3.5mm headphone cable, auxiliary cable that will plug into your stream port and it will run to your game capture card. So this is the Elgato HD60S. It runs and plugs into there. I've got a ground loop isolator, which is this little thing in the middle. This cable can plug straight into there, but this thing here stops any buzzing sound. So I'll show you that. It's just double-sided. It stops any buzzing sounds. They're about £10 or less. The Orky one is about £10. It doesn't matter which way you plug it in. You just plug that one side into that. Now this is another auxiliary cable that comes with it that plugs into there, and that stops any of the buzzing sound. So then what you want to do, you want to plug in the HDMI cables, one into this side, one into that side, and then you've got your USB-C that plugs straight into your PC. The older version might be micro USB, I'm not sure, but it does the same thing. Just set it up how it's meant to be set up on the guide that comes with this. Now, I would like to mention, if you've got the older capture card, you're not going to have the 3.5mm jack. So what you're going to do, this setup is exactly the same with the PS4, but instead of plugging this into that, which you won't be able to, you plug this directly into the back of your PC, the line input, which is the blue one, not the green one. Make sure you plug that into the blue import on the back of your PC. Even if you have this capture card, you can still plug this straight into the blue. You don't need it to be plugged into there, but you're probably going to need a longer wire and it just gets complicated. If you have this port, plug the stream cable, the auxiliary cable, straight into there. If you don't, plug it into the back of your PC where the blue port is. If you don't have the blue port on your PC, I'm afraid your PC is probably too old and it doesn't support a line in. So that's very important. You need a line in on your PC, or you need the newer capture card which has the line in built in. So plug that in. I'm going to go ahead and plug all the HDMI cables and power and the USB cable into both sides, and then we'll continue the tutorial. All right, guys. So now you're on your PS4. You've got your Astro set up. You go down to devices. Go down to audio devices. You want to make sure your input and output are both on your Astros. Every other tutorial that I've seen, they tell you to change it to TV or amplifier. This is the issue where as soon as you do that, your Astros no longer are able to change, you're no longer able to mix your game and your voice audio of your party chat. You can't use your surround sound either, and you'll have to turn off the Dolby Digital surround sound just to be able to hear the game clearly. When you turn the surround sound on, it literally sounds crazy. It really echoes bad, and that's not the right way to do it. So make sure your two settings are both on the Astros. Yeah. So now all the rest of these settings just leave the same. Now you want to go down to sound and screen, right? So you click on audio output settings, and you wanna make sure it's on digital output, Dolby Digital 5.1. Do not tick any of these, just that one. Press OK. Now you come down to the audio format, and you put this onto bitstream for Dolby. The Astros are Dolby Digital. If you're using different headset that has the same sort of ports as the Astros, figure out what sort of setup your headset uses. It will be in the instructions, but for the Astros it is the bitstream Dolby. So now that is the PS4 side sorted out. I will come back to the PS4 in a bit just to show you guys how party audio sounds. I'll get a couple of my friends to talk, but let's go back to the PC now and I'll show you that part. Alright guys, so here's my desktop view. I'm going to show you how to do the final steps to get this all working. So now let me quickly delete this and I'll show you. So you add a source, which is your game capture. You don't want to add game capture because this is if you're gaming on your PC. We're going to be gaming on the console and we want to capture the video over here. So for example, you can see when you click on game capture device, you can see capture cards such as Elgato and any of the other brands. So you click that. I've already got my game capture added from before, but if you're doing this brand new, just click add new source, find your game capture HD or HDS and add it in. So this is mine. Look, you can see my PS4, everything I'm doing pops up straight away. If it doesn't, just double click on it and you'll get to do the settings. So let me minimize that for a sec. I've just hidden it. It's still running in the background. So now what you want to do, you want to double click on that source, which is your game capture HD. Just double click that. Now, here's the settings menu. These are all my settings. This is where I figured it out. Check this out. Configure video, yeah? You click on that and look what opens up. This is the game capture software that opens up. And if you search game capture yourself and you open the desktop app, check this out. Hopefully it lets me open both of them at the same time, which it does. Brilliant. Okay, so check this out. When you go into the settings here, let's compare. So you got your PS4, HDMI, you don't have this bit here, yeah? But check it, this is the most important part with analog audio. You don't click that here, you leave this here, but you make sure this is ticked on the setting. So leave that exactly how it is. Make sure that is ticked. Without that, your party chat does not come through, and that's what was doing my head in. So make sure that's ticked. So you can get to the game capture settings straight through here by clicking configure video. This is the way I would recommend doing it. Make sure obviously your system is selected, whether it's Xbox or PS4 or whatever. Just, you know, have that set up. HDMI standard. I think standard looks better than expanded for some reason. I don't understand why, but it does. And then HD allows 60 frames. Now my PC is pretty fast and my internet's pretty good, so I can run everything at top specs. Adjust these to your liking, you know. But that's that. Now I will go into my PS4 and I will show you how the audio sounds from the friends. All right, guys, I'm gonna drop in and surprise one of these, one of my friends. Let's go with Tico. He's on his own in that chat, so that's good. All right, here we go. Tico, can you hear me?
Oh, Peasy.
What's happening, bro? You good, yeah?
Yes. I hear you. Yeah, I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just doing a little YouTube tutorial on how to get party chat audio through to my stream. So, I
Yeah.
just chose you. You are the chosen one.
Thank
But
you.
basically, guys, you can hear Tico's voice sounds pretty clear. Tico, are you speaking into your mic properly? Like, I want
Yeah,
him to
yeah.
hear the
Mic
quality.
check 1 2.
Mic check
Can
one,
you hear
two,
me?
1 2. All right. Just give them a little mic check 1 2 again.
Mic check 1 2.
There you go.
Peasy.
So
Good
now,
man.
obviously, you can change how loud you want your party chat to come through to the stream. So the way you do that, you plug your Astro A40s into a laptop or a PC. You go into the command center, and then you go to the stream port settings, and you just change the audio. You know what? I'll show you them settings as well. Give me a sec. All right, Tico, thanks, bro.
That's all Peasy.
All right, guys. So I have my Command Center software opened up. You can download this from the Astro website. This is opened. Now, look, it's not working. So it says switch the connected device to PC mode. On the Astros, what you want to do is hold the power button for 2 seconds and it will flip it over to PC mode. And then boom, you're back to you're in. So now what you want to do. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to download a really good preset for footsteps on any first-person shooter game, I highly recommend Fusion 5.1. There's 5.5 as well, but I prefer 5.1. So you just go into the Astro forums and just type in Fusion Ultimate A40, you know, FPS Extreme. It'll pop up and just follow the steps and download it to your PC and then install it on your headset. Anyway, so let's move through the settings. So your equalizer settings is where you mess around and do all of that stuff that I just spoke about. Microphone, side tone is how much you can hear yourself. So with the Astros, if you've got the tendency to shout pretty loud and you can't hear yourself, if you turn this up, it will allow you to hear your own voice in real time. So it won't sound like an echo. It will just be your voice whenever you talk, being played into your headset. So you could turn that up. Some people experience a bit of a buzzing sound that they can hear in their headset. If that applies to you, you just turn this down a little bit. And if you don't like it at all, turn it all the way off. And I noticed if I turn mine any higher than this mark, it starts to make a bit of a buzzing sound inside the headset. So I'll leave it there and I'm happy with that. USB mic level, just leave that all the way up. And then you can adjust it from the PS4, your microphone level, how loud you sound. And now these settings here are to do with how much noise is allowed to come through, like how much background noise. So if you've got a really quiet room and your PS4 doesn't sound like a jet engine about to take off, you can leave it on the more the less sensitive you know, the very high sensitivity settings, which are these two here. Streaming setup is the most, you know, it allows the most background noise in, but people in the house talk and it can be heard through my party. So I leave it on night mode. If you've got a really loud house, put it on tournament or, you know, home. So now stream port. This is the volume settings that's allowed to pass through the stream port. Where do you remember on the mix amp where I plugged in the red auxiliary cable to the game capture? Or if you don't have the new game capture, you can plug it into the back of your PC. That cable there transfers all of the audio coming out. So now what you want to do is adjust these settings to, you know, to your liking. I have microphone turned all the way off because remember, this is my stream port. I don't want the microphone from my A40s go into my stream because I'm using my Blue Yeti mic, because it's a much more clear mic than the Astro mic. So I use the mic on the Astros to communicate with the people in my party chat, and I use the mic connected to my PC to, you know, through Streamlabs to speak to you guys during the stream. So that for me is muted. I just fully got that off. Now, auxiliary is the sound that I can hear through my PC. Do you remember I had the bottom auxiliary cable plugged in to hear alerts and sounds? So I've got that all the way to the top, and I adjust the volume from my PC. And now chat audio is the chat you just heard through Tico. So Tico normally has his chat volume pretty low. So most of my other friends, they sound a bit louder. So I've got this at the top and I haven't had any issues with it. You can adjust that through here. And you can also adjust it through Streamlabs a bit as well. And I've just left game at the top. So that's pretty much how you can adjust how loud your party chat are coming through to your stream. And this is the master volume to the stream output. You know what, I'll probably turn that up just a bit. Tico's voice could have been a little bit louder. Once you've done that, you press yes. You know, you just press the sync button, press yes, it syncs it, and then you're done. Always leave your default mode on console mode, because every time you switch on and off your mix amp, you want it to start on console mode instead of PC mode. And to get it to PC mode, you just press the off button, you know, the power button, just 2 seconds, and it switches over. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope I've helped you guys. I remember, you know, this whole video idea came from YouTube comments. I was going through and looking at all these different YouTube tutorials, and everyone was just crying for help, saying this isn't the right way, my headset sounds crazy, my party chat sounds really it echoes a lot. How do you guys sort it? Is there a real solution? And I couldn't find no solution. So I made this video to genuinely help everybody out there. If it did help you in any way, please give me a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. Like I said before, I've just started streaming. Follow me on, look, you can see it, look, bars91, bars91 Twitter, bars91 pretty much on everything except Snapchat, which has a hyphen in the middle. But yeah, man, just support me if you can. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys.